Hey everybody, want to do an update on the old rocket heater here. This is the Blizzard, what do they call it? A couple days ago we had the Blizzard Hercules go through. We were in Michigan when that happened, and then directly after we've got that Arctic blast or whatever, the Arctic vortex, whatever they called it, come down. But currently we're in Virginia here. That's where we're using this at. And temperatures last night got down to 8 degrees. I know that's not extremely cold for a lot of you guys, but a lot of people wanted to know how this thing is performing. So to go back to last night, yesterday temperatures were mild, and then they slowly tapered off. It got down to 8 degrees. Well, we fired this up and ran it all last night till about midnight or so, and we maintained 73 degrees. And this is a two-story house. It's about 1,400 square feet, and we got some ceiling fans running and things like that. About the only thing is the kitchen's a little colder just because of the way the house is built, and it's a little blocked off. But the main part of the house is 73 degrees, all running off of this. Now, what we've been using is this pine, and this is probably a 3/4 by 3/4 by 12 inch, and then we have the 3/4 by about 2 inch by 12 inch, and then these are 2x4s that were split into 3s, 2s, and 3s. So, and the reason they're stacked up here like a log cabin is because they were wet. It had been raining for about a week, and I went out and split this when we got back from Michigan. I just split all this yesterday, and then I have a little bit more right here, and this is really dry. So I've been kind of mixing the dry stuff with the wet stuff. The bucket's full of it as well. So last night we really only burned. Notice I didn't get into this. I just burned what was on top of the buckets here. These are stacked in here like so, and then I had a few laying on top. So we aren't burning a whole lot here. This thing's really efficient when it comes to burning fuel. But anyway, so last night it was 73 degrees, and we shut it down about midnight or so. I got up this morning. Kids had a 2-hour delay because of the cold weather, so I got up around 8 o'clock, and temperature dropped down to 58. We're reading the temperature off of the thermometer, the thermostat. I just have the system shut off, but that's what it was reading, 58 degrees. And the bedroom was heated off of another unit. So in any event, the main house was 58 degrees. Now, I started it at 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 12 o'clock, noon, and now I want to show you what the temperatures are in the house. Also, if you notice, I've got, see the glare? I'm utilizing solar gain as well on the, I'll show you see the windows there? So I got solar gain coming in there as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at our thermostat here. Oop. Oh, that's kind of weird. I'm using the it's kind of backwards on the screen here. Anyway, 67 degrees, 68.6. So that's the temperature that we're running in the house right now. And also, what you'll probably see, I have a fan running right here, and the fan is help suck in the cold air out of these rooms in the background here. I got the bathroom and 2 bedrooms, and that's sucking the cold air on the floor and blowing it into this area. So now here's another thing. A lot of the heat is up high, okay, and it'll roll underneath here, and it goes way up there. So we're heating, this space up here is taking a lot of the heat. But all in all, this thing is doing awesome. It's 8 degrees outside right now. It's 68 in the house, and I'm toasty warm. So I couldn't be happier on how this is running. And the other thing I didn't know, you know, sometimes anything can happen here. So I got my inverter out and a couple of batteries, just to make sure if we lost power, then I could keep the fan running. But if you build something like this and you're utilizing the a normal chimney, unlike the one that I'm using, you'll have a natural draft and you won't have to use a fan for that. Let's go ahead and take a look inside here. Oh, see, we're about down to coals, so let's go ahead and add a few pieces. I'm going to add a big one. I'll add one there, and then I'll add, let's add one of these guys. Ouch. Okay. There, that's about it. We'll add that, and that'll burn pretty good for a while. Alright, well, anyway, that's an update on the old rocket stove here. And if you guys have any questions, shoot them to me. But things working great. Again, if you remember, the temperature up high is runs between 250 and 350 degrees, and down here it's usually running about 130 degrees or so. And in the stack out the back is running about 95 or so. And then what I did when I ran the stack out, if you look, it's like right here. Oh, cat's bumping up against the tripod. It goes out, you know, it's straight out the back, and then it 45s and goes through the back wall, and then it goes out, and then I just have a T running horizontal. I had it running vertical, but I was getting a little bit of a backdraft, so I turned the T horizontal so that you get a downdraft. It pretty much hits the top of the T and disperses it, so that's working great. Anyway, alright, well, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the next video. But we're nice and toasty warm in this Arctic blast we're having. Thanks for watching.